We are now in the last month of the semester, the first semester of the year 2025. I therefore hope we can use this month to start thinking about the prospects for the second semester and see what has worked in our administrations and what has not worked. And as you can see this morning, we have just raised the colors with the Confederation anthem, which is yet another step that we are taking in our union, which is not without difficulty because unity is hard, especially in Africa.
Hello and welcome to Van TV Media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends to get daily updates.
Hello guys, welcome back to Van TV Media. Guys, thank you for supporting this channel so far where it has reached now. And guys, if you're new here, please just consider subscribe to the channel so that in case we do upload any story, you'll be the first one to view. Thank you for those who are the people who are making this channel to be so far where it is right now, cause if we are not you, we couldn't have reached where we are right now. We appreciate so much because you've made us to be at 25k subscribers. We hope that the next coming months we will be at the 50k subscribers. That is our target for now. And guys, I want to share a story whereby Ibrahim Traoré has spoken to people of Burkina Faso and AES Sahel state, whereby he has told them where the proceeding where since he started since he was the president of Burkina Faso up to now, the progress that he has made as the interim president of Burkina Faso and where they are going. He has told them to continue being hardworking cause most of the people of Burkina Faso are known as being hardworking men and women. Just listen to the speech that Ibrahim Traoré has produced to his people of Burkina Faso.
Comrades, good morning. We are now in the last month of the semester, the first semester of the year 2025. I therefore hope we can use this month to start thinking about the prospects for the second semester and see what has worked in our administrations and what has not worked. And as you can see this morning, we have just raised the colors with the Confederation anthem, which is yet another step that we are taking in our union, which is not without difficulty because unity is hard, especially in Africa. It is difficult to unite, but it is the solution. We must unite. Little by little, the AES continues on its path, despite all the difficulties, all the challenges before us. If I were naive, I would ask myself, but why do the imperialists not want this union? But I am not naive, I know why. And it is the same question that those who still tend to sleep must ask themselves. Why do they not want us to unite? Why does the Confederation frighten or hurt some people so much? Because we are approached every day by these imperialists to lead one of the three to betray the other. We have been facing this for a very long time. Each time, these are the kinds of maneuvers that are there to get you to leave the Confederation. This should make us think. And when we look at our relationships, there is no friendship, in fact. In this world, there are only interests. People only come to us for their own interests. We need to be fully aware of this. They will fight us, they will continue to fight us, but we will emerge victorious and strong. These situations we are experiencing, we must not take them and feel sorry for ourselves. On the contrary, this should strengthen us. We must emerge very strong from this war, understand why we were so assailed, forge ourselves, and ensure that in the coming century, we do not experience this kind of situation. That is what we need to keep in mind. So I am calling on everyone to double their efforts because people from Burkina Faso are known as very brave, hardworking, and extremely resilient. And we must keep striving to strengthen these values. Wherever you go in Africa or anywhere else in the world, you will find people from Burkina Faso. It is these values that define and identify us. So we must do everything we can to be people of integrity, just like our country's name says, to be courageous, resilient, selfless, and to work even harder in everything we do for the happiness of Burkina Faso and our community. This is very important. And once we reach a certain level, you will understand even better why we have been fought against. Because our country is rich, rich in its people, rich in moral values, but above all, rich in its land. And it is these riches that others desire. But these riches should benefit the people of Burkina Faso. Nothing has really started yet when it comes to using our natural resources and sharing the rewards with our people. We can change our country's future, move out of underdevelopment, and quickly become an emerging nation. All it takes is hard work. Everyone needs to get involved. Just as our fighters make sacrifices on the front lines, we in administration must also be willing to sacrifice. We need to push ourselves beyond what we are used to stretch our abilities even further. As I said, we have to move very quickly. And by moving fast, we can surprise those who try to divide us, those who want to keep us in poverty. I am telling you, and I repeat, we are very rich. And that is actually our main problem. It is because of this wealth that they do not want us to realize how rich we are or to be able to use our own resources. And beyond Burkina Faso, the entire Sahel region is rich, immensely rich. And I know you all know this. The Sahel will not remain poor. We will keep moving forward, keep building our organization, staying strong and resilient, making it a place of complete safety, using our resources wisely so that our people truly benefit. So I invite you to share this message with all your loved ones. We must make sacrifices here behind the scenes in the offices so we can support those on the front lines. So I wish you a great week, a wonderful month of June, and a strong end to the first half of the year. Let us meet soon to face the second half with more energy, more dedication, and more courage.
Right, hope you've heard and you've understand how Ibrahim Traoré has spoken to his people of Burkina Faso and AES Sahel state, whereby he has talked about the unity of Burkina Faso and the other continent and the whole of the Africa, because you see most of the country here in Africa, the other countries are against his decision, and you've seen how he is fighting. He has so many enemies from West countries, where you saw the other time the General Michael Langley from United States came in and decided to talk about his leadership in Burkina Faso, whereby he said that he is using gold to protect himself. So he has asked the people of Burkina Faso, why is it that so many people are coming in to be the enemy of Burkina Faso? Why is it that people don't need they are not happy with the progress of Burkina Faso he is having right now, and what makes most people to hate Burkina Faso? This is what he has said, that most of the countries that are coming from West, they come into the Africa, so they come from Burkina Faso, where he has stand firm to his land and make sure that no minerals or no resources are being used by the West people. Instead, he has made sure that the minerals that are there in Burkina Faso, the resources that are there in Burkina Faso, he's supposed to benefit the people of Burkina Faso. He has stand firm and said that he is ready to protect the people of Burkina Faso, and he is ready to protect the resources that are there in Burkina Faso, and he is ready to make sure that the resources that are there in Burkina Faso benefits the people of Burkina Faso instead of it benefiting the people of West, instead of benefiting the outsiders. So Ibrahim Traoré is one of the president here in Africa who has who is not who is not ready to work with the other countries that are coming in to benefit from the resources that are here in Africa. He has stood firm and said that no, I'm not ready to work with France, because you see most of the time before Ibrahim Traoré, France came into Burkina Faso and take away all the resources that are there in Burkina Faso, be it gold, be it uranium, be it everything that was in Burkina Faso. The resources that are there in Burkina Faso was taken to France, because we've heard that the companies in France are now closed. Most of the companies in France are not working the way they were working before, because when Ibrahim Traoré came into the leadership of Burkina Faso, he made sure that all the resources that were going to France, all the resources that were going to benefit the people of France, he made sure that they are not going to France under his leadership. So France is the only country, France is one of the countries that suffered most in the leadership of Ibrahim Traoré. So Ibrahim Traoré has asked all African leaders to come together and to unite, so that Africa can be great, so that Africa can enjoy its resources, because we see African, we are richer than the other continents here in the world. Or most of the resources that are here in the world are coming from Africa, because whenever you need to have a copper is in Africa, oil is in Africa, copper is in Africa, gold is in Africa, uranium is in Africa, whereby the West countries used to come to Africa and get away with those resources, leaving the people of Africa having nothing to benefit on. So Ibrahim Traoré has stood firm and said no to the West benefiting in Africa. So this is the speech that has left people from West. This is the speech that has left the leaders of Africa to think twice, whereby the leaders of Africa are supposed to come together and unite together and make sure that they fit in the journey of Ibrahim Traoré. They're supposed to come together and make sure that they liberate this Africa to be the best continent ever in the world, because we Africa, whenever we come together, we can liberate this continent, and this continent will look amazing than other continents in the world. Because you see, most of the things here in Africa, most of the things that are found in the world, most of them, the largest percent comes from Africa. Guys, if you are the black people, you are supposed to stand with Ibrahim Traoré, and you are supposed to make sure that you are going in the right way with Ibrahim Traoré, so that we can liberate this nation, so that we can make our nation Africa look great. And that was all about Ibrahim Traoré. That was all about the speech, amazing speech that was produced by Ibrahim Traoré to the people of Burkina Faso and AES Sahel states. And guys, let us meet in the next episode, guys. And remember, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, so that in case we do upload any story, you'll be the first one to view. Let us meet in the next video, guys. Bye bye.